Aha! It's another missing king. Call off the search. Ooh, get a handsome reward off the blighter first. Rats. He's all the way over there. And there's enemies in the way. They're ready for a scrap. Hey, if we had one of Don Keystone's zoom lens cameras, we could throw it at them to create a distraction. Ah, okay, terrible idea. That's why Don's kept me an assistant wildlife documentary maker for 32 years. You'll be okay. Just remember what my father always said before a battle. Time for the battle, everyone.
Speed, of course, not on the agenda for this magnificent specimen. Hey! Sometimes the best decision shouldn't be rushed. Worms can't swim, so there is only one ending to this so-so. I'll make you suffer for a while. Spared for another turn. What's wonder awaits us. Haste isn't a prominent virtue for these worms. This will be the start of the end for all that is good. Alas, the poor worm knew that you cannot escape. They failed, Master. Your incompetence angers me. Now, observe carefully. Of course, not on the agenda for this magnificent specimen. I will crush the enemy. I will be back. My death will be avenged. I'll make you suffer for a while. It is time. You can only wonder what will happen next. You have run out of ideas. There are followers and there are leaders. Tissue! Oof! Worms can't swim, so there is only one ending to this tale. Spared for another turn. Haste isn't a prominent virtue for these worms. Master. We meet again. I'll make you suffer for a while. Quite often, we find them locked in stairways. Your incompetence angers me. Let's see what occurs here. Spared for another turn. You cannot escape. I'll make you suffer for a while. You can only wonder what will happen next. You do not want to anger me. It is time. We meet again. Quite often, we find them locked in stone. You've run out of ideas. Now, observe carefully. Speed, of course, not on the agenda for this magnificent specimen. That is the last mistake you will make. You cannot escape. Even the smallest can take loads of damage. There are followers and there are leaders. The bark is often much worse than its bite. My death will be avenged. Haste isn't a prominent virtue for these worms. Hey! Ah! Tissue! You do not want to anger me. I'll make you suffer for a while. You can only wonder what will happen next. Your incompetence angers me. Speed, of course, not on the agenda for this magnificent specimen. I will be back. Haste is a prominent virtue for these worms. Ow! Last mistake you will make. We meet again. Quite often, we find them locked in... You've run out of ideas. You can only wonder what will happen next. Bring me a more worthy opponent. We find them locked in... Your incompetence angers me. What wonder awaits us? Speed, of course, not on the agenda for this magnificent... You do not want to anger me. I'll make you suffer for a while. Even the smallest can take amounts of damage. Not to be outdone, the worm will strike back in due course. A tissue! Whoa! Choices made now will impact greatly on its future. My death will be avenged.
Great stuff. The king wanted to give you a medal, but I said granting his freedom was reward enough. So I accepted the medal for myself. Ha! Now my father can't call me a sneaky little coward ever again. A win-win situation all round. Let's go and find another king to rescue, eh?
And so finally we can...